Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks, and somebody sent me a photograph or a drawing that asked how to draw in 3D, and this, to me, this isn't really 3D, but it can be done in Corel. There's other programs that are even free called Sketchit that could help you draw this better, but you could draw this in Corel. I even drew one with Windows. Now, to get it to work after you draw this with the windows and the doors, I would go to your Smart Fill tool and fill it in. That kind of seals it all together, and then we're going to left click and right click and make our outline. So let's move this over here, and you can change a lot. So you can open up under effects, you can open up the extrude, but this is to me, a lot easier hands-on to use this menu, but keep this one open, keep that docker open. And let's go to extrude, and we can just extrude this guy any which way we want at whatever angle and how far it extrudes out. We're going to pretty much keep it a little bit easy. We don't want too much extrusion. But you see it did the doors and the window, but that way it kind of put the windows on a angle. Now you can go now to this docker and change some things with the rotation, but be very careful. This thing is very sensitive, and you can mess up in quite a bit of hurry. It's pretty cool when you're doing some stuff, but I've done it a lot on some things, but let's just leave that alone, and you could play around with that. But then what you need to do, if you want it to look like this, you need to select it all, go up to Object and break the extruded group apart. Then you can take your virtual segment delete key and delete these lines that you should not be able to see. Like you wouldn't be able to see these lines in here. You wouldn't be able to see that line because the roof is there. The house is there on that one. You can't see that one. You can't see that one. You can't see that one. So you're making it look like what you're seeing and what you can't see. Like you can't see the house going through the window. So in just a short amount of time, you can draw this in Corel, but I don't know how good it would be to scale. And then we could get rid of these lines, this line, and we still have a door, but at least it's extruded. And kind of at that angle, I might have removed the wrong part. Let me zoom in here, and yes, I did. Let's back up. Take the virtual segment delete key and hit that line. You got little bits and pieces. Trying to get it without messing up. So there you have it. And it is a sealed object, so you could shade it in with different colors. Take your Smart Fill tool, and let's do a light gray on the side. Let's do a darker gray, a little bit darker gray on the front, and make the roof black maybe, or a darker gray. And there you have kind of an extrusion or a 3D looking event or a house. Anyway, and then if you wanted a line between this and this, you can just put a line around it so it makes it stand out a little bit more. But that's about all you can do. And I guess if you started out with a measurement, and then you could do the side, measurements and then like he was talking, I don't know if he's talking about all these where you'd have a top view or a front view. So your front view would be this before you extrude it. And then basically this is, I don't know if he's talking about this, it's just a cube that's extruded. And a cube is pretty easy. Just get back to this and extrude it. And then do the same thing we did, just erase or delete the lines you should not be able to see if these were solid wall. But before you do that, you have to go to Object and break the extruded group apart. So a cube on something like this is a lot easier. And then you could fill that sides in with different colors and make it look like it's actually a block. I didn't extrude it very much, but you get the idea. Hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.